Hi, it's the Awesome Vegan Gal here, and today I'm doing another video as part two for products from Nature's Wild Organic. Last time I had those fruit and nut bites that were really good. So this time I have some of their dried fruit, and I'm going to talk to you about them and taste them, and also talk about some recipe ideas, and then next week, I'll actually do a recipe maybe with some of them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, so it'll be a surprise for me just as much as for you. So, just to tell you in general about the products, then I'll go through each one. They are all sulfur dioxide free, no added sugar, vegan, no colors, additives, or preservatives. They're USDA certified organic, they're kosher, sun-dried. Let's see what else to tell you. They say good sources of fiber. I don't know if that's for all of them. I have to look through each one if it's similar. There's maybe some different ones for that. A zero trans fat, some of them say. What else do they say? Organic, raw, vegan. I said about some of those already. Also, I should mention I will have a link below this video to their website so you can check out all they offer. Also says, let's see, gluten-free, good source of fiber, no preservatives, not baked or fried. So when they sun dry them, they put them directly under the sunlight without any chemical additives. And so, like for example, this is the Deglet Noor pitted dates that I'm showing you. So that's just an idea. So it says that they are lusciously sweet with a texture that combines both their chewy flesh and their smooth skin. It's nicknamed the Queen of all dates. They're often considered to be among the best dates in the world. Once mature, these dates are harvested, cleaned, and naturally sun-dried. They're a product of Tunisia. And it says you should keep them in a cool, dry place, and then you refrigerate them after opening. And it says it contains naturally occurring sugar. There's no added sugar, like I said. And it just talks about how, and this is a 5-ounce bag. And it's a resealable bag, which is nice. And what else does it say? It has a good percent of potassium for, I guess it says 3 to 4 servings per container. I don't know how many is in a serving. It doesn't really say. It says in grams, so it doesn't really help me. I'm not a gram person. But anyway, so since I'm talking about this one specifically, I may as well go ahead and open it, and then I'll go through each one, because some of them say little different things. But I think it's pretty much the same for all of them as far as what I mentioned. So I'm going to open this bag up. And I'm cutting it, but if you also want to tear it off, you can do that. So let's see, and I'll show you what it looks like. Oops. So here we go. Hopefully I cut it all the way through. Yeah, I did. Okay, so show you what they look like. This is the Deglet Noor dates, and I always open up everything before I eat it. Because, you know, even though it says it's kosher, I still have to check. I am kosher, so in case you didn't know that. So we check things to make sure there aren't things in there that we don't want to consume. So no, it looks good, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's very creamy. Sometimes I get them where I've had from other companies, it's really dry, so it looks nice and creamy. I just finished chewing. Wow, very, very creamy texture. I like that. Very nice. So what can you do with dates? There's so much you can do. You can make your own date honey. I've done that with another company's products. You could put just some nut butter inside of it and have a snack just like that. You could use it instead of like a sweetener. You could mash it up like if you're making a pie or some kind of dessert. Instead of a sugar, you could use the dates. And there's a lot of other dried fruit I'm going to talk about too. So we'll move on so I don't dwell on that because it's really good. One is enough. So these are their dried organic mango slices. And also their tagline is eat natural, love natural. I like that. So it's similar as far as what it says. These are a 3.5-ounce bag. And let's see what else it says. Unsulfured, I think I mentioned that. And the other, so it says these slices have not been treated with any chemicals. It's a delicious snack, an excellent addition to your meals, yogurt, baked goods, and salads. No saturated fat, no food dyes as well. This is a product of Mexico. And let's see. Oh, it has quite a bit of vitamin C, 67%. And there's 2.5 servings. So that's really good. It has a lot of vitamin C and some iron and calcium as well. So yeah, they take the fresh mangoes and then they just sun dry them. You know, it says like here, they take out the water and we give gently heat. I guess the heat from the sun. It just shows you it's cute. They show you little pictures here about how it goes through the process of being dried. So, yeah, and what could you do with them too? Eat them just like as they are. Also make them, put them in like a trail mix with fruits and nuts and seeds. Okay, so I'm going to open this with the scissor. So we'll see how their mangoes are compared to, you know, I mean, I've had other companies' dried mangoes, so we'll see how this stacks up, as we say. Okay. I'm going to open up that package. Hopefully I got it cut right through. That's good. I'll show you what they look like. They smell really good. I'll show you what a piece. Oh, they're quite big pieces. Wow, this must be a really big mango. Look at that. I'm going to break off a piece because that's probably a little too much for me. I'll just tear if I could break it. Probably would be better to do with a knife. Let me see if I could find a smaller piece. Maybe I can find a smaller piece. I think that's better. Very nice. Other thing you can do with dried fruit, if it's too hard for you, you can always soak them and soften them up. And then you can use the soaking water for something because that has a lot of sweetness in it. Like if you're going to cook something or bake something and you wanted that, or dessert. So very nice. Okay, the next one, let's see what we have next here. I have a very interesting product, is their dried and seeded organic watermelon slices. And let's see if there's any other information on here that I didn't share with you. So it says these haven't been treated with any chemical substances. That's good to know. It seems like they don't do that. And it's a delicious new way to enjoy one of the world's favorite fruits. And again, it shows you how they do it and go about the process of making them. Also says they're a good source of energy. I think the others say some things on here. Good source of energy, weight management, natural regularity, and fiber too. It's a good amount of fiber. Although the dates have even more fiber. I didn't mention that about the fiber content, but they are high in fiber. Okay, so I'm going to open that. See where my scissor went. There we go. And let's see. This has quite a bit of potassium, and it's serving per container. It says there's only one serving. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention it's 1.40 ounces. I think I mentioned the mangoes, what they were, yeah. So that was only the second product I did. So I'm going to open up this. I've never tried dried watermelon, so that should be interesting to see how that tastes. Let's see, I think I didn't open that all the way. We can keep going. Cut that a little bit more. I thought I cut it down enough, but I guess I didn't. Let's see if I got it now. That's weird. It's still not opening. I think it needs to be cut further. I thought it would open already. Surprise, surprise. It's not opening yet. Let's see. Now I got it. For some reason, it was not wanting to open. It needed to be cut further than what the tab said on there. So, let me show you what those look like. Oh, wow. Look at that. Actually, it says, it's funny, it says seeded, but I do see seeds in here. Isn't that interesting? It does have seeds in it. So, it smells like watermelon. But I'll show you. Yeah, it does have the seeds in there. Isn't that interesting? It said it's seeded, but it doesn't. That's actually really nice. Probably be my new favorite snack. I don't know if anyone else has ever done that before, but the seeds are actually not hard. And here's more of the white part. And that's really sweet. It's, again, naturally occurring sugar, but it's 26 grams of sugar, but that's for the whole bag. Even has a little protein in it. I didn't mention in the others, let's see the dates, it says it's 26 also. But wow, that's very unusual. But yeah, I think they might need to change their thing on here, their wording on here. It says seeded, but it's actually not seeded. There are seeds in there, but there's nothing wrong with them because the seeds are actually really nice. They're not super crispy. Some of them are. I don't know if they put a moisture absorber in here. I don't see any, but it says may contain pits or shell fragments. And many facility that processes tree nuts. But yeah, it does have the seeds in them, and I don't have a problem with that. So it's okay by me. Okay, the next one. And what could you do with that? I don't know if you put that on anything. Well, you can actually sprinkle that, break them up and sprinkle it on like a plain yogurt would be nice. This is nice too. They're sun-dried organic Turkish apricots. Same things, also no GMOs. I don't know if I mentioned that for all the products. Of course, they're non-GMO because they're certified organic. Let's see what else to tell you here. So what it says about their apricots, which is good to know. If you didn't know, they have a naturally dark color since there's no chemicals, which is sulfur products added to change the color artificially. They carry no colorants, no added sugars, no pesticides, no herbicides, or chemicals of any kind. Their apricots are brought to you from the local farms of the Malatya region, where 80% of the world's apricots are produced, and that's a product of Turkey. And I forgot to mention, for the watermelon, the dried watermelon, this dried watermelon, dried seeded, it's not seeded, but it's okay. These are a product of Turkey, the watermelon. And these ones are also a product of Turkey. So just so you know that about apricots, that, you know, since they don't use any sulfur dioxide, it naturally has a dark color, which is how they should look. And let's see here, a lot of potassium, 10%, is pretty good. Vitamin C, the total sugars are only 13 grams, and there's 3.5 servings per this 5-ounce container or package. So I'm going to open these up. And then what could you do with the apricots? Of course, just eat them. Like I said, you can also chop them up, put them in a baked, something if you're baking, or you know, you want a little sweet snack, or even making small little pieces, you know, like I say, adding them to a trail mix that you want to make, or if you make your own bars, like a fruit and nut bar. So I'll show you what these look like. Again, they're going to be dark, just so you know. You see how dark they are? Usually with the sulfur dioxide, it makes them lighter, the color that you see them in nature, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to add any chemicals to it. So I'm going to open this up. Like I say, I always open everything up. Okay, let's see. Yummy. Very nice. Then, if they're too hard for you, I would suggest you soak them. And then you could use the soaking water. Okay, and I think there might be one more product. Let me check here. If I didn't get through everything yet. Yes, there is one more. The last product is their organic Turkish figs. Again, also sun-dried. Everything is sun-dried. And this is a 6-ounce package. And it says about their figs, they're dried under the sunlight without any chemicals. Sweet, chewy, and crunchy all at once. They're good for an excellent guilt-free snack for extra energy and a craving for something sweet. So, and it says Turkey is the largest producer of figs in the world, with 65% of Turkish figs coming from the Aydin province. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And these, they say, are home to the best figs on earth. Also, so you know, natural sugar crystals, which often appear on the surface of sun-dried figs, are a normal byproduct of the drying process. So don't think there's something wrong with them and throw them out, because you're missing out. You're missing out on some good stuff if you do that. Let's see what else to tell you here. Good amount of vitamin C, some iron, some calcium, potassium. And there's 4 servings per this one container. And these are the Turkish figs. So we're going to open those up and see how they taste. Okay. So hopefully what I'm going to try to figure out is a recipe to do next week to combine some of them together, so that I can use. Oh wow, these are big. A lot bigger than I thought they'd be. Holy cow, look at that. I don't think I could eat a whole thing like that, and I don't have a knife near me, so I'm going to try to do big. Wow, their Turkish figs are big. I didn't realize they were so big. Try to find a smaller one. That other one I picked out was huge. I was not expecting that. So there's not that many in here compared to other stuff, because Turkish figs, I guess, are very big compared to others. So maybe this is a smaller one, and I'm going to try to, like, open it up anyway. It seems to be kind of soft enough that I can do that. And then it has all the seeds on the inside, if you can see that, if you eat fresh figs. So just going to take a piece of that. You can also stuff them. That would be nice. Since these are soft and moist, you can actually open up a fig. I don't know what you'd stuff them with, but it's just an idea, you know. So let's see. You got the crunch from the seeds. Very nice. It's moist. I like that it's moist. It's not, even though it's a dried fig, it has a nice amount of moisture to it. Really nice. So, We'll see what I'll make next week. I haven't come up with anything yet, but if you have any ideas, you can leave them below this video. So I just want to go through them all as I finish this fig. I don't think I'm going to put this back in the bag the way it is. So, just to go through all the ones that I talked about in sample today, we have our Turkish figs, organic, sun-dried. And then we have Deglet Nur pitted dates. And then some mango slices. And then some Turkish apricots. And finally, a very unique product, the organic watermelon slices. So I hope to check out all their products and look for that new video next week with a recipe with using these products. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.